Hi, Glenn. What's up, Ethan? Hi, Dennis. What's up, yo boy, Jaden? What's up, Cotton Carl? Osmar, Robert, hi. Hi, Isaac. Hello, Robert. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jaffet. What's up? Back to back, Nate. Alvin, what's going on? Brian, YY. Calvin. Jaden, going well. BCC Breaks, what's up? What's up, Chris? Abram, Trey. Metal Musician. Trey Way. Hey, Trey Way. Hey, Trey Way. Hey, Michael. Miles, Dominic. Oh, it's going really fast now. You got a tournament at 7. Get to bed. Where are you playing? Hi, Andy. What's up, Kenneth? Hello, Jaden. Thanks, Charlie. Never, baseball, never probably going to play old time baseball. Was that Gale? I missed that. Hold on one sec, guys. My tripod is really acting crazy. I have no idea, William. It's tough to say. I don't think later would have done anything different. The new proposal, I'm making a video on it tomorrow. I saw that it came out today, but I didn't really study it yet. Hopefully this phone doesn't fall. I don't know why. All of a sudden my tripod, like the thing that holds my phone together, it slowly pushes my phone away from it and then it just falls out. You get used to playing in front of big crowds. We do have an Instagram, Antonelli Baseball. Um, oh, in Georgia, nice. I'm doing good, Jason. How are you doing? My tripod is cursed. Um, I think the Dodgers. My prediction was Dodgers Yankees. It's not going out on a limb. I think those are the two most talented teams. Oh, we have a super chat. Evan Sather. Thank you so much for the super chat. When a pitch gets away from the catcher, do batters ever take the catcher's mask and throw it into the stands like in the NBA with opponent's shoes? I don't believe that ever happened. I think if you were to pick up the catcher's mask and throw it into the stands, that the catcher would punch you in the face. Ethan, the hardest that I've ever thrown was on the mound was 91 miles an hour my senior year of high school pitching. I'm good, Trey. How are you? 88 exit off the tee for a 14-year-old is very good. Lars putting my daughter to sleep still. How much you get from Tops? So you get paid from Tops for signing cards. So typically I would get paid, depends. I probably signed a handful of times. I think I got paid like $5,000 each time, sometimes a little bit more, maybe sometimes a little bit less. Hosman, you're gonna come on here and ask me questions on our team. Where were you tonight? You weren't in the chat. We talked about that. We're gonna try to practice this weekend. The live card breaks, we did that a couple nights ago. You can get my baseball card on eBay for like nothing. I did, baseball guy. That's right. Road to 400 will not start up for quite some time. The next 3 months of my life are going to be extremely busy. I'm going to have baseball 7 days a week. On the weekends, I'll probably have it 10 hours a day. So it's going to be really hard to do Road to 400. That was more of like an off-season thing. Oh, that's cool, Joe. I haven't seen the new proposal yet. I saw that it came out. I'm gonna look at it after I get off of here, and I'm gonna make a video on it. I do think we'll have a season. Yes. Next card investment. I'm gonna try to make the video tomorrow. I have bought a bunch of new cards. Just haven't had a new video up yet. What kind of car do I have? My car is a black uh, Tahoe, 2016, I think. I think my car is like 4 years old at this point. Got a couple of super chats. Hold on one second, everyone. Your meme supplier. Thank you so much for the super chat. Your baseball card is worth more than nothing to me. Well, thank you. I'm glad that it is. DC, thank you so much for the super chat. You've already earned this money, kid. Thanks for keeping us informed about MLB negotiations. Hey, thank you so much, DC. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. Gear giveaways. We've done gear giveaways in the past. I'll do some of those. I haven't been doing any kinds of stuff because it's hard for me. Like, I just don't want to go into the post office, honestly, right now. So. A 2-year-old, man, you're starting them young. My daughter's 2. We were hitting yesterday, actually. It just makes me laugh watching her hit. I don't know if that was a serious question or not a serious question, but just put a bat in their hands and say, swing, have fun. Shortstop was my favorite position to play as a teenager. I do think we'll play this year. Big Red Machine. I don't think I was alive yet when the Big Red Machine was rolling. Private training. So I'm going to start doing some private lessons. Still waiting for our fields to open up. Everything we just moved to phase 2 here in Massachusetts today. So a lot of our fields are not even opened yet. So I'm waiting on that. I do like my Chevy Tahoe. Yep. Hey, Teddy Halpin. Thank you so much again for the super chat. Let's see what Teddy has. Think any fans in the stands this year? So I heard that Texas, didn't they say that Texas is going to allow 25%? Now I don't know if Major League Baseball will still say like, no, we're not having any. I don't know how that's all going to work. So I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look into that more. But I know certain states are already talking about having people in the stands. Alex Rivas, thank you so much for the super chat. Have you ever considered doing a meet and greet for some of the fans in the North Shore? So I haven't thought about that. Maybe we'll do one at the field one day. Although meet and greets are going to get really tough this right now. I mean, this is probably not a good time for meet and greets. At our field, we have tons of rules that we have to follow. Not just us, everyone that has to follow and that wants to play baseball right now. So, but yeah, when things get better, we can have a meet and greet. I'll probably pronounce this wrong. Chao Liang. Thank you so much for the super chat. How to get 10-year-old to move his feet on D in the outfield. So we do a bunch of drills that we start with just kind of flipping balls and having them run, getting used to running and catching. A lot of young outfielders, a lot of young players, they don't feel comfortable catching on the run just because they're young and they haven't done it. So if you go on our YouTube channel, which you're on right now, but if you go over to, go to the Outfield playlist. If you go to the playlist, go to Outfield play. And I have some drills on there that you'll be able to see that we do to work on just running and catching on the run and getting used to it. And then once they get used to it, typically they'll start to move their feet better in the outfield. Kevin Green, can I give you $1 million? If I had $1 million to give you, I'd think about it, but I don't, unfortunately. Have we ever played at Grand Park in Indiana? We have not. I don't want to drag race you with my Tahoe. It's not very fast. Laura is still a little bit mad. I think LA is going to offer Mookie a lot of money, so there's a good chance he stays. I like Rawlings gloves just because they feel good on my hand. I do check my DMs, but not as much as I mostly on email. To be completely honest, I need at this point, I probably need like to hire someone to handle a lot of that stuff because I don't have enough time right now to get to all my DMs, and they're just, no matter how much I answer them, I can't keep up with them. I get a lot of DMs. Favorite baseball player growing up was Manny Ramirez, Pedro Martinez, Nomar Garcia Parra. Those are probably my 3. The best way to increase velocity depends on the player. Could be strength, could be flexibility, could be arm action. So there's a lot of different things that it could be. It really just depends on the player. I am a Red Sox fan. I'm from Boston, so it makes sense. What position is for a 14-year-old that is 6 feet, or is the NFL better? Well, I don't know if the NFL is better, but what position? I mean, at 6 feet tall, you can play any position on the field. It's not like, yeah, any position. 6 feet is, I mean, for 14, 6 feet's, I guess, pretty good size, but they could play shortstop, first, catcher. I mean, they're not limited to any position. Best tip for a first baseman? Be an athlete. Sometimes people go over at first base and they act like they start move, like don't want to move anywhere. Be an athlete. See the ball before you stride out to catch it. See the ball. Expect a bad throw. Those will all help you. How common is caffeine or other legal drugs? Caffeine, I mean, guys have coffee in the big leagues. Guys have energy drinks. So I think it's fairly common. Yeah, 505 squat is pretty good. I don't know what mine is. I haven't squatted since I played. I do have the science of hitting. 83 off the tee, is that fast? Hitting it? Yeah, it's pretty fast. Depends on your age, I guess, but for any age, I guess that's pretty good. I never attempted a stolen base in the major leagues. Best way to increase your bat speed is number one, swing mechanics. So how your body is working. What are your mechanics? That's number one. Strength is definitely a way to increase it. Those are probably the two best ways. McCann and Yasmani. Yeah, it's a really good tandem. I mean, Yasmani is one of the best catchers in the league. And McCann caught a lot last year, so. Soto or Acuna Jr.? They're both really good. I'd probably take Soto for I'd probably take Acuna just for all around. And then if I just need a big hit, I might take Soto. How to get better at backhand grounders? Take a lot of backhand grounders. And then, your mechanics are really important. So playing below the ball, getting your eyes behind your glove, working from the ground up. If you go into our defensive playlist, I have a lot of videos on backhands. Thanks, baseball guy. Best wood bat? It's a really personal preference. There's so many wood bats. It's hard to say what the best is. Alex Rivas, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, Jack Jensen. Stop repeating the same question, he says. Is 83 to 86 good for a 14-year-old pitcher? Yes, that's very good. Is Wolf Rain going to the show? MLB the show? 20? Maybe. Thoughts on Pete Rose? Great hitter. I think Pete should be in the Hall of Fame. Hi, Rai Rai. Yeah, I think that's Rai Rai. Ever see how tiny Joe Morgan's glove was? I don't. Kevin Green, I think they made a book called Everybody Poops. Hi, Takumi. 68 is good for an 11-year-old. We do have some moderators, but I don't know if any of them are in here right now. Usually Laura is queen moderator, but she's not down here right now. I think the Science of Hitting book is very good. I recommend it to anyone that likes baseball. How do you go about creating a travel team? It's really easy. You need players and coaches. That's pretty much it. Once you get the players and the coaches, everything else is very easy. It's easy to get. Well, it's not easy to get into tournaments, but you can find tournaments. You can find people to make your uniforms. You can find practice fields. You can find game fields. So you need the players first and foremost and the coaches. I use the Rawlings glove. I just really liked it. Red Dead Redemption, when's the next Twitch stream? I might do one after this, depending on how long we stay on tonight. Hey, RC from the NYC, thank you. And guys, I got my Lucky Charms in, so I might actually have a bowl of Lucky Charms on YouTube Live tonight. Hey Matt, hey Laura, hey Chad. Hope everyone is well and safe. My YouTube feed is filling up with some of your minor league at-bats and interviews. Blast from the past. Really? That's interesting that it is. Those are way back in the day. Thanks, RC. I did play against the Giants. Yep, played against them a decent amount. How long does it take to adjust to a new team? That depends. Usually took me like a week to really feel comfortable around everyone. I agree they should make Lucky Charms with only marshmallows. Almost 150,000 subscribers. That's right. We should hit it tomorrow. I think I'm just under. I think I need like, what, 30, 40 more, something like that. So if you guys aren't subscribed, go subscribe. Maybe we'll get to 150,000 tonight. Let's go on here real quick, guys. Let's see how many subscribers we currently have. Hold on, everybody. Let's go see right now. How many subscribers do we have? Subscribers. Oh man, only 11.5% of my subscribers have all notifications turned on. Oh boy, we got to get that number up. Okay, everyone, hold on one sec. I'm trying to find my subscribers. Where is my subscriber? Oh, there we are. Subscribers, 149,963. We need 37 more, guys. Can we get 37 more in the next hour? If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button right now. Let's see if we can. It's updating live, it says. So we're at 963. I'm going to take a picture of this once we get to 150,000. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we got a super chat, guys. Hold on one second. I'll get back to answering these questions. HBK Styles, thank you so much for the super chat. Best player you've ever seen? What up from Peoria, Illinois? Hey, Peoria, Illinois. Best player I've ever seen in person? Best player I've ever seen. Well, I've seen a lot of the great players that are playing in the big leagues right now. Like I faced Max Scherzer. He's one of the best pitchers I ever saw. Faced Justin Verlander. He was really good. Is really good. Hey, we got 3 more subscribers. That a baby. We're up to 966,000. I mean, 149,966. Who else are great players? I played against Albert Pujols. He was pretty good. I played against Josh Hamilton. He was a freak show. I played against Ken Griffey Jr., although he was kind of old when I played against him. Thanks, Reed. Hey, we got another subscriber. We're flying now, guys. We're flying. We're going to be at 150 by tonight. Who did I look up to most as a kid? Who did I look up to most? Like a major league player? Probably the 3 guys I named earlier. I love Manny, loved Nomar, loved Pedro Martinez. Thanks, Jason. Best way to gain pitching velocity? It depends what you need. You might need strength. You might need flexibility. Another subscriber. Thanks, guys. You might need, your mechanics might not be very good. You might not have a good arm action. So it all kind of goes in together. It just depends on, personally, what you do well and what you don't. Worst injury I ever had was to my wrist. I've had 3 surgeries on it. I've shown you guys this before, but you can see it right there. My surgery goes from there, and then it comes over like this, then it goes up there, and then it comes right up to right about there. And then I got another one. You can kind of see it. It looks like almost like a dotted thing. It goes from here and it goes up like that into my hand. Pedro wasn't hittable in 99 to 2001. Was Pedro wrong for slamming elderly Don Zimmer? I don't know what Don was thinking about running after him like that, but he probably could have put him down a little bit later. Oh, we're only 30 away, guys. That's what I'm talking about. My dad played baseball, his whole life. He played in college, and then he played after college. Oh, someone just unsubscribed. Boo. He played after college, not in pro ball. Played local whatever ball, so... Jab's family, I have watched some of his videos. Hey, we just got 3 more subscribers. That's what I'm talking about, guys. What stadiums have I not been to? I haven't been to probably half. I've probably been to half the stadiums and not been to half the stadiums. Whoa, these questions are going so fast I can't read any of them. Hey, thanks, Neil. You like our logo? Are tournaments key to getting recruited? Tournaments are part of it. Tournaments, showcases, college camps are all important. Which YouTube do I watch most? I watch a wide variety of YouTube stuff. I watch a lot of baseball stuff, but then I watch stock market stuff. I watch football stuff. I just was, while I was eating dinner, finishing dinner up, I ended up watching a little what's it called? PFF for football. I love football. Which park that you played in had the most magic? The most magic for a park. We're 25 subscribers away, guys. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We're getting 150,000 tonight. Most magical park? Well, the most fun I had playing in a park was Dodger Stadium because the atmosphere was really cool. And we were playing against Manny Ramirez there, and every time he hit a home run, which was like every at-bat, the place went berserk. Peter Starzinski, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you see latest MLB proposal? I have seen the proposal. I didn't go through it all yet. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to make a video tonight and put it up tomorrow morning detailing my thoughts. But I haven't seen all the details yet. My favorite YouTube channel on the stock market? It's a good question. So I'll watch a lot of like CNBC stuff just to keep updated with what's going on in the market. I'll watch. My two biggest stocks are Apple and Tesla, so I try to follow those stocks more closely than all the others. I watch a YouTube channel called Tesla Daily, which I think is really good. Miller Park, I had a hard time seeing at Miller Park. I couldn't pick the ball up very well there. Hey, MJ Kinslow? I probably butchered that. I have no idea. Thank you so much for the super chat. Are you still in touch with Chase Headley, and were you good friends with him? I haven't talked to Chase in quite some time. Chase and I were friends for, let's see, how many years did we play together? So he was drafted the year before me. I got called up to AA while he was there, so we played AA together. We played AAA together. We went to the big leagues for a little bit together. So we were friends. Yeah, we were definitely friends. But I haven't talked to him in quite some time. I haven't seen a lot of the guys just because no one's from Massachusetts. All my friends are mostly all from different states, far away from here. Most guys that play baseball that I play baseball with were more down south. Not all of them, but a lot of them. All right, Manny HTX. I'll take a Cybertruck when it comes out. How do you get a perfect game account? As a player, I think you just can sign up for one, can't you? Alexander Winkins. Thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't ask a question though, but thank you. 24 subscribers away from 150,000. You want my autograph, Robbie? I'd say send me something in the mail to sign, but right now I'm not really doing that. Yeah, get those 5 friends to subscribe. 23 more people. So how about this, guys? One of these nights, I've got 24 packs right here of 2007 Bowman. And I have a rookie card. Well, it might not be in this box, but it could be in this box. And so we're going to bust these open. We're going to open all the packs live one night, probably one night this week. And, oh boy. And so we're going to bust this thing open and see if I'm in here. So I'll let you guys know. If you don't follow us on Instagram, I usually put a lot of my updates on there. You can follow us over there if you want to know. I'll put it up. Antonelli Baseball on Instagram. Put that right there. How much do I charge the DH in a slow pitch softball league? $5,000 a doubleheader. Yeah, Oceanside, Mr. Irish. I'll try to do that for you. Swing breakdown a chipper from each side. My favorite color is probably like Tar Heel blue. I know I should play Sweet Caroline. 15 people away, guys. 15 subscribers, and we're at 150. I'm gonna get a picture. Laura's gracing us with her presence. Come on in, Laura. We're all waiting for you. I'm 15 subscribers away.
What are you counting down to?
150,000 subscribers. I'm 15 people away. I missed a super chat. Hold on. Peter Starzinski, is that who I missed? His face is up in the corner of my page right now. I think that's telling me that I missed his super chat. Peter, there you are. Thank you so much for the super chat. I feel like every proposal from the owners is just flat insulting to the players. Do you agree? Lars says yes. I don't know if it's. I think the league is standing strong with what they want, and I don't know if it's insulting, but they're sticking to this. I'm trying to find a word and I can't find it, but they're basically saying they're going to lose a lot of money if they play a lot of games this year, and they are not into that, and so they're not going to give in, and the players don't want to give in either. There's going to be a new CBA coming up soon. They've got to negotiate all over again for 2021, and so they don't want to give in either. Nobody wants to be the one that gives in because they feel like it's going to cause them to be weak for the next round of negotiations. So that's where we're kind of at right now. I think they're going to figure it out, though. I think they're going to. Alex Rivas, thank you so much for the super chat. Have you ever been involved in a brawl in the MLB or minors? For Alexander Wickens. I've been in a couple of bench clearing brawls, a bunch in the minors. I've been in a couple in the major leagues, but in major league spring training. The best brawl I've ever been in was in minor leagues, the playoffs, my very first year in pro ball in low A. Hi, Carter. We got in a fight with the Midwest, not the Midwest, West Michigan, I think it was. We're playing a playoff game. I think Will Venable slid into Will Rhymes, I think it was, at second base. I kind of got in a scuffle. We got into a fight. I was on the bench. Josh Alley, one of our players. I remember this like it was yesterday. I'm all sitting there. I've never been in a bench clearing brawl at this point. I'm sitting there, and Josh Alley turns to us, to the whole bench, and he goes, "What are we waiting for? Let's go!" And he sprints onto the field. So we're all like, okay. So we all start sprinting onto the field. Now, I run onto the field, and all of a sudden, like, there's a big melee going on, and guys get pushed. Their dugouts are kind of down low, sunken low. Guys are getting thrown into the dugout, and, like, so I don't know what to do. I just got here. Got there like a week ago. I'm like, am I supposed to just punch somebody? I don't really know what to do. So everyone just kind of.
You would never punch them.
I would never punch anyone unless they got me really mad. I'm not going to punch a random guy. So everyone's just grabbing on to everyone, so I just grab onto someone. That was the biggest brawl. Guys were throwing haymakers that fight. My funnest brawl was when I was in, and there's some more super chats. I'll get to it in 1 minute. The most fun I had in a brawl was probably in big league spring training I was with the Nationals. We were playing the Cardinals. Nigel Morgan was on my team. He hit a ground ball. He ran the first, and he stepped on the back of Albert Pujols' heel, and like Pujols like jumping around, and so they got mad at Nigel Morgan for doing that. So the next time Nigel was up, they drilled him. So we start yelling, our manager and their manager. They had LaRussa as their manager, and we had Jim Riggleman. So they're yelling at each other. All of a sudden, they get up. Now they get up. We drill them. So, Niger was nuts. Yeah. So we drill them. So now they're screaming and yelling. Everyone's screaming and yelling. Now we get up again. They hit us. So now Jim Riggleman and LaRussa are screaming at each other. They both come onto the field. They come and they're screaming like face to face. Both benches clear. Everybody's grabbing everyone. So now I'm like, these are like all major league players. So I'm definitely not punching anyone. I wasn't punching anyone anyway. But I run on the field and I don't really know what to do. And David Freese was David Freese was the Cardinals' third baseman. He was my teammate with the Padres before he got traded to the Cardinals, and we were roommates together. So I just ran over to him and I kind of like grabbed onto him and I said, "Hey Dave, I won't punch you if you don't punch me." I was just kidding around. So I just stood there with him while everyone else there was no real big punches in that one, but that was the one I remember because it was, the Cardinals and they had a lot of really good players. And Albert Pujols was in the middle of everything. All right, let's see. I missed a super chat. There we go. Rich Durbano, thank you so much for the super chat. Can only be used for Lucky Charms and chicken. Well, I got my Lucky Charms in. I'm really excited about that. I'm actually going to probably go. What I might do is have Laura answer some questions. I'll do I'll give Laura like 5 minutes to answer questions. You don't have to put your face on here, Laura.
No.
And then I'm going to grab my Lucky Charms. Oh, guys, we need 12 more subscribers for 150,000. 12 more. Hey, happy birthday, Oscar. What did I do with my signing bonus? I bought candy with it. Lots and lots of candy. And ice cream. No, what did I really do with my signing bonus? I bought a house. I bought a car. I bought a car for my mom. Don't do any of that. And then I invested the rest. And I bought Laura. What did I buy you, Laura?
Nothing.
Oh, she said I bought her nothing. She didn't ask for anything, though.
I didn't want anything.
She didn't want anything. Hey, Jim Crab. Thank you so much for the super chat. What are your memories of Civic Stadium? My first memory of Civic Stadium when I pulled up to it, this is my first stadium I ever played in the minor leagues. I pulled up to it and I was like, this can't be a professional field. I knew nothing about professional fields. I was like, this can't be it. This field's like 100,000 years old. I went into the clubhouse. The clubhouse was disgusting. The bathrooms were gross. I was like, I ain't walking in that bathroom. Those were my first thoughts. Now, the field was really kind of historic. It was very old and it was fun to play on, but like the bathroom, the clubhouse, the batting cage. Our batting cage, we had like a half a cage. It was this little half a cage and it was all mulch. You hit while standing in mulch. I don't know, but we did. Alex Rivas. Thank you so much for the super chat. We need 11 more people. Oh, Alex Rivas is a Juan Cerro baseball fan. He said, we have Juan Cerro baseball here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some hype in the chat. So we have a super fan for Juan. Thank you, Alex. The best player I ever played with on my team? Well, I played with some, let's say this. I played with Jacoby Ellsbury. He was the fastest player I ever played with in my life. The best hitter I ever played with in my life was Adrian Gonzalez. Best natural hitter I ever played with in my life. Best fielder I ever played with in my life? Best fielder. Yordani Ramirez was the best outfielder I ever played with in my life. He would have played 15 years in the big leagues if he could hit. Couldn't really hit. He became a pitcher, actually, and threw like 100, but he didn't make it, I don't think. Unbelievable fielder. Who was the best infielder I ever played with? I played with Bryce Harper a little bit in spring training when I was with the Nationals. That was his first spring training. I have a good Bryce Harper story. David F., thank you so much for the super chat. Did you ever consider playing in Japan? I didn't because they didn't want me to play in Japan. I mean, I went and played. I definitely probably would have went and played, but they didn't want me to. Does Laura play? Hold on one sec. Does Laura watch sports? Laura does not watch sports. No, she's not a sports fan.
I watch the Patriots with you.
She does watch the Patriots sometimes with me. There's been lots and lots and lots of Patriots games that we've been watching together over the years. We've been together for, 14 years, 15 years? There's been lots of Patriots games where we'll be watching the game and, whatever, I'm really into it. And then, I'll be like, hey, how about that? And I'll look over and she... There's been lots and lots and lots of games like that. Laura sneaks a peek at Tom Brady. I don't think Laura thinks Tom Brady's attractive. Do you? She doesn't like the way he talks.
When he was younger, he was more attractive. I don't like.
See, I disagree. I think he's more attractive as he got older.
I'd say like 10 years ago was his prime.
10 years ago. Like when he had the slick back hair?
No, but he's gotten kind of a little creepy as time.
She thinks he's a little creepy. I don't know. She's not. I don't think she's into Gronk.
No, definitely not into Gronk.
Jimmy Garoppolo? I think you thought Jimmy Garoppolo was handsome. Jimmy Garoppolo's a good-looking guy. Who's the most attractive New England Patriot?
I don't know anyone.
She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know anyone. Why did Chase Headley go downhill so quick? Well, Chase had an amazing year. That year for the Padres where he hit like 30 home runs and super high on base percentage. Then he went over to the Yankees. I don't think he ever did great with the Yankees. I wasn't with them. I'm not really sure what happened. And so I don't know. I have the hots for Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady.
He does, but more for Bill Belichick.
Oh, I love Bill Belichick. Talk about a handsome guy. Bill Belichick's a great-looking guy. Favorite Pixar film? Oh, there's too many of them to name. I like all of them. Bartolo Colon, great-looking guy. Bartolo Colon, I'm 0 for 2 with 2 Ks against him. Actually, no, I just lost 2 subscribers. What the hell's going on around here?
Nuh-uh.
Coco, great movie. I have just over 1 year of service time in the big leagues. I don't smoke, no. I think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. Tips on making the MLB. Be really good. Tips on the... It's really hard to make it to the major leagues. Like, really, really hard. Tips are you got to love baseball. You got to work your butt off. You got to get lucky. Ben Holmes, thank you so much for the super chat. Love your stuff, Matt. Could you tell us a little bit about your hockey playing years? Cheers from north of the border. So my hockey playing years. So I love hockey. I grew up wanting to play in the NHL. I wanted to be the first player ever to play in the NHL and the MLB at the same time. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to UNH, University of New Hampshire, and I wanted to play baseball and hockey there. And then UNH dropped their baseball program. I was the bat boy for UNH baseball for a long time. I used to go to every hockey game. We were really good friends with the baseball/assistant hockey coach. How'd you know Laura left? Man, Kevin, you have a camera in here, Kevin? So I love hockey. And I was probably more well known for my hockey than my baseball when I was younger. When I entered high school, I was probably more well known for my hockey. But then I started playing hockey less and less, and I got better and better at baseball. And then I kind of passed over hockey, and then I chose to play baseball in college. Oh, you're about to apply to UNH? Yeah. My favorite stock, my 2 favorite stocks that I own right now: Apple #1 and Tesla. I mean, I've owned Apple since like 2008, so that's done pretty well for me. Longest miners bus ride? Longest ever was from Vancouver. Our bus broke down. We was on the side of the road for like 8 hours or something. It ended up being almost like a 20-hour trip. Juan's all about Disney. Juan made some good money on his Disney stock. Do I regret not playing hockey? No, not at all. I would love to be able to live 3 lives. I've already done my baseball life. I'd like to go back and be able to try it in hockey, and then I'd like to go back and try it in football. That would be awesome if I could do that, and see if I could make it in any of those other sports. Matt, I'm more well known for being married to Laura than my career. That's right. Cowboy Joe West. The Harper story. I'll tell it right now. Hold on. Alex Rivas, thank you so much for your super chat. What's your celebrity crush?
Kate Beckinsale.
Laura said Kate Beckinsale. That was back when I was like in high school. I loved Kate Beckinsale. My celebrity crush now? Who's my celebrity crush? It's this woman named Laura Antonelli.
Who would be yours now?
Ah, man, my celebrity crush. I don't know if I have a celebrity crush right now.
Do you even know who any celebrities are?
I don't even know.
I feel like all you watch is sports.
All I
stuff.
watch is sports. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that one. I gotta figure it out. I don't know.
Daenerys Targaryen.
No, if we're gonna talk from Game of Thrones,
Sansa.
no. The woman that I forget her name. She was from that. Um, she was from. Wasn't she from where they get the unsullied people?
Missandei.
Yeah, her Missandei. I liked her. Big Dom Stud, thank you so much for the super chat. For Laura, when Matt goes fully bald very soon, will you wax his head?
I told Matt when it gets too bad, I will shave his head for him.
I shave my own head all the time. I haven't shaved it in a little bit, but I shave it all the time.
It's not as bad in real life as it looks in pictures.
Thanks.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it isn't. Like, I look at myself in the mirror and I don't feel like I'm going bald. Then I come on YouTube and everyone's like, dude, you're going bald. I don't know what it is about this YouTube. I don't know what my phone camera does to my hairline. All right, guys. I'll tell the Harper story right now. But we're 12 people away from 150,000. So if you just came on here, subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't subscribed yet. We need to get to 150,000 subscribers tonight. We're doing it live or I'm not getting off this thing. Laura, are you on here?
Yeah, but I'm getting rid of Trump right now.
Yeah, Laura's going to be a moderator right now.
He's got to go.
I need 12 people. Yeah, that's a baseball stream, not a political stream. Thanks, Ethan. Okay, so let's talk about my Harper story. My Harper story was and oh, there we go. Wow, we only need 9 more people now. That away, you guys are listening. 9 more subscribers. So thanks, Driver 3 Joe. So Harper story. So in spring training, I'm with the Indians. I'm with the Nationals. It's his first spring training, and we're doing like a little scrimmage. It's like the first or second. It's very early in spring training. We're doing like a little scrimmage on like a side field. We're not like even on the major league field. And so he comes up for his first at bat, and he strikes out. He strikes out, and he screams the F word as loud as he can. And he takes the bat and he smashes it off the ground and smashes the bat into like a million pieces. And everybody in the dugout, I was in the dugout, and I like looked at everyone, and everyone was like looking at each other like, what the hell was that? I mean, there's no fans in the stands. The game meant nothing. It was just a practice game. And everyone was like, what was that? So that was the first time I ever really got to see Bryce Harper. We are 8 people away, 8 people from 150,000. Ledesma, so I was teammates with him for a little bit. I never got to know him really well. NHLers, so Johnny McCarthy played in the NHL for a little while. He's in the AHL, I think, now. He was my high school teammate. He was on my hockey team he was 1 year younger than me, so 3 years on my team. He's the only person in the NHL that I know. Alex Rivas, thank you so much again for the super chat. Laura, would you give Matt a hall pass so he could spend an evening with either Kate Beckinsale or Missandei from Game of Thrones?
No.
No chance. Are you kidding me?
Kate Beckinsale's old. She's been with too many people now.
Oh my God, guys! 5 people away. What do I got to do? So do I take a screenshot? We got to hit it right on the nose, though. I'll take a screenshot of this. Would I be disappointed if my son does not make it to the bigs? No. I mean, making it to the bigs is like, it's not impossible, but it's really hard. So I don't expect him to. Victor Martinez. You were a great hitter, Victor. Love watching you with the Tigers. Your opinion on 3 top baseball skills. 4 people away. My opinion on 3 top baseball skills. Well, it depends on your position. So I'm not really sure how to answer this. 3 skills. Well, let's say this. If you're a great athlete, if you're an athlete, you can run, you're athletic, that gives you a really good chance of being a solid player. Like I was probably, the best thing about me as a player was probably that I was an athlete. I mean, if you're a pitcher, skill, throw the hell out of the ball. If you throw freaking hard as hell, you got a chance. And throw it with your left hand too. And then a last skill, I don't know. As a hitter, there's a lot of skills. Let's just say bat the ball skills. Have the ability to put the barrel of the bat on the ball. If you can do that, you got a chance to be a pretty good hitter. DC, thank you so much for the super chat. Laura, he really does look like Smith Jared.
He does.
Oh, the guy from Sex and City. Back when I was younger, I looked a lot more like him.
You both had the long hair.
Yeah, a lot of people used to tell me that I looked like that guy back in the day.
Yale Smith Hung.
And I did have long hair. I had hair just like him. Man, those were the good old days. They don't call me Smith anymore. Uh-oh, what is this that's underneath it? This piece of paper right here. This is how I come up with our practice schedules. I just look at this. It's on like my kids. It's on my kids like learn how to write your letters paper, and I just kind of scribble all over it. What was my practice schedule at 15? 15. What grade was I in at 15? Freshman?
Yeah.
I was a freshman at 15. So during the high school season, I was practicing every day during the week, and then in summer ball, I was playing for a really good travel ball team. Probably the better one. Probably, I guess so you could say the best one around here. And we took it pretty serious. We practiced, I don't know, twice a week and played on the weekends. So, I'd say, and then I mean, I like playing baseball on my own, so I was practicing on my own a lot. I like to play baseball in practice. I just wanted to get drafted, so I didn't really care who drafted me as long as it wasn't like the California Penal League. If it was a major league team, I was excited. Thoughts on computerized umpires? Well, I think we're going to go to computerized umpires, so everyone's going to have to get used to it. It'll take a little bit to get used to, but I'm not against it. How did I get started on YouTube? I started on YouTube just making like instructional videos. Oh my God, guys, 2 more subscribers. We need 2 more subscribers for 150,000. If you have not subscribed to me yet, you got to subscribe to me subscribe right now, and I'm going to get ready to take a picture of this real time. Ready? Here we go. I've got it locked and loaded. Oh my God, someone just unsubscribed. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
That's mean.
Unbelievable. Now I need 3 people to do it. Come on, there's got to be 3. Oh my God, 4. We need 1 more. 1 more person. Just 1.
What are you taking a picture
of? Of the 150,000 subscribers. 1 more. Still holding. Still holding. Oh my God, we got 9 more guys. Well, we got 9 people that subscribed all at once. 150,008 subscribers. So we're never going to get a picture of the 150000, but we got over 150,000. Thanks, everybody. All right. It's taken me how many years to get to 150,000 subscribers? Oh, now we got 150,012 subscribers. All right. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, Laura, can you answer a question while I get a bowl of Lucky Charms real quick?
Don't leave me. No, because they're just going to be staring at the wall.
All right, guys. Laura's going to come on and answer a couple questions.
No, I'll get you your Lucky Charms.
No, I'm going to get it right now. If you have a question for Laura...
No, I'll get you Lucky Charms.
No, Laura, you can come answer some questions.
They don't want to stare at your bookcase.
Well, you're going to stand right here. They'll hear your voice. She left. She really doesn't want to show her face on here. Do I pick my nose? I don't pick my nose. I do, like, I touch my face a lot. I think it's a baseball thing, but I swung a 34-inch, 31-ounce. Whoa, now we were struggling to get to 150,000, and now in the last 1 minute, we're up to 150,016. Thank you, YY. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the congratulations. Get Laura a mic. I only can do one mic, so she just needs to come closer. She's way across the room. Why is this? Hold on, guys. Why is this so? Let me put this down a little bit. There we go. Can you explain how to steal what, second off a lefty? I mean, I usually just go first move, but you got to study them and figure out, most pitchers are going to do something different from when they throw the plate to when they pick the first. It could be who they're looking at. They might look at you and pitch home. If they look away, they pick. They might, hey, DC, thank you so much for the super chat. You did it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes if they're gonna pick, they might lean a different way. They might, here comes my Lucky Charms, guys. Okay, guys, so this is the one weird thing about me. Laura already said this. I only eat cereal in cups. I've been eating cereal in cups since I was 5. I've never eaten cereal in a bowl. I mean, I have once in a while. You go to a friend's house and they're like, you want some cereal? And they're going to pour it in a bowl for you. But I've never eaten cereal at my house in a bowl, only in a cup. So Laura chose this cup for me. The reason I do it is because this. If you eat it in a cup, you can just sit here like this, right? Sit here like this and eat. If you're in a bowl, it's hard to do. You always got to sit at a table. See, now, I can just do this. They're good. Sure they do. Running with scissors. I don't suggest you do that. It's dangerous. Thank you so much for the super chat. How much did it hurt to get beaned? Depends where you get hit. You get hit in the elbow. You get hit right... Ah, my spoon. Where'd it go? You get hit in the elbow. It's still clean. 5-second rule. If you get hit in the elbow, oh boy, that can hurt. You get hit in some bony part of your body, that's going to hurt. You got to get hit like in a meaty part of your body, like the tricep right here, you'll be okay. Your butt, you'll be all right. Don't get hit someplace bony, though. Landon Souza, thank you so much for the super chat. How often do you get a new hat in the MLB games? I'm kind of like, I guess you consider me like a grimy player. I don't like new stuff. Like, I wear batting gloves till they're going to fall off. I would never ask for a new hat unless mine was just terrible. But you could, I mean, I don't know. You can go in and ask them for new hats. I'm sure if you went in every day and asked them, they'd give you one. Eventually, they'd be like, come on, dude. How many hats do you need? But you could go in and ask for a new hat every day, I guess. RC from the NYC, thank you so much. To get one of those mugs that has a slot for the spoon on the side. I do need one of those. Mac and cheese, I hate mac and cheese, so I don't eat it with anything. Here's a couple of interesting tidbits for you. I hate so many things that most people love. I hate mac and cheese, can't eat it. I hate peanut butter and jelly, can't eat it.
You hate peanut butter in general.
I hate peanut butter. I hate eggs. Can't even smell eggs. Disgusting. What else do I hate that people love? I love pizza and nachos with cheese on them, but I cannot eat a hamburger with cheese on it. Can't do it. Won't do it. I hate tacos. Thank you, Glenn. I hate tacos. I cannot eat a taco. Can't do it.
Weird.
What are you eating over there? Lucky Charms?
Yeah, I can just watch you eat them.
Landon Souza, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you ever see fights with teammates? I don't remember ever seeing a fight. I've seen teammates disagree and start to, I don't know, kind of yell at each other. But I've never seen like a fight between teammates. I don't think. I did have a teammate that pulled a machete out at practice, and another one that pulled a gun out at practice. I was a little bit scared about both of those. I remember the guy pulled out a gun, and people were like, dude, you can't just pull a gun out in the middle of the clubhouse. And then the one kid pulled out a machete. He was sitting on the sofa with a machete. It was about that. It was about, I can't show how big it is because it's going to leave the screen. And it was humongous. And everyone was like, dude, you can't bring a machete into the freaking clubhouse either. Neil Morrison, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you sell the Antonelli fitted hats? I would buy one. We did sell a lot of them. I haven't sold anything because of this whole COVID-19 thing. It's just hard for me to get shipments in. It's hard for me to ship stuff out. So I will start selling more as we kind of get through this. Is it possible to be 5'8"? Yeah, you can play anywhere if you're 5'8". I mean, first base is a little tough, but... Landon Souza, thank you again for your super chat. Last one, love your channel. Hi, Laura. See ya. Thanks, thanks, Landon. 357, make America great again. Thank you so much for your super chat. Will Laura say hello to us on camera, Matt?
Hello.
She'll say hello to you through the camera, but she's not going to show her face. I don't know why she won't show her face.
I'm comfortable right here.
I think most people, if they saw Laura, would say
they'd
say that she was an attractive young lady. I don't know why she's so nervous to get on.
I'm not nervous. They all know what I look like.
Well, remind them.
No, I'm good right now.
She says she's good. If I super chat 100, will she show her face? No. The question is, Laura, what would someone have to super chat for you to show your face?
Nothing. I'm not for sale.
Yes, you are.
Oh my God. Says my husband.
Honestly, though, like if somebody right now said, Laura, I'll super chat $1 million to see your face, would you? I'd grab her and I'd rip her over here. I'd be like, ah! Then I'd go on vacation. I'd still do these, though, for you guys. Ryan Henderson, thank you so much for the super chat. That's a large super chat. Thank you so much. Make Laura happy and buy an Orbi Wi-Fi range extender so you can get back in the basement. What kind is that? Orbi Wi-Fi range extender. Let me write that down. Orbi Wi-Fi range extender. Okay. One. Am I losing a lot of money with the virus? Yes. Well, I haven't gone to work in 3 months. I haven't made one. I haven't made a. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, a big part of my job is to do lessons, run camps, run clinics. I haven't done that in 3 months. So, yeah, I've lost a lot of money. How much in a supercharge for you to shout me out? You don't have to pay me anything, Treyway. I'm going to shout you out anyway. Do you get your signing bonus instantly?
Wasn't it in 2 payments?
Not instantly. I got it in 2 payments, I believe it was. You have one half, half and half. The first check I got, I don't know, it was maybe a couple weeks after I signed, and then the next one came. I don't remember. I have no idea. When I played, this might sound strange. When I was younger, when I got sent $1.5 million,
You never got your money.
I didn't have my own bank account. I didn't ever have any money. I never had any money my whole life. Like, I never had a job. I mean, I washed dishes, but I didn't have a job. If I needed something in college, I didn't buy anything in college, but if we were going to go out like with my friends to eat dinner, I would just ask my parents if I could put the meal on their credit card. So when I got paid a ton of money and Pro Ball, I didn't act like I got any money, really. I mean, I guess I did buy some things, but
it went into your parents' account, right?
Yeah, I didn't have a bank account.
I didn't have a bank
account, yeah. Why did you edit out the half of your face at the end of the rock, paper, scissors game when it was put on YouTube?
I played the fifth.
I didn't edit it out. She edited it out. She said, "Get my face out of there." It was like the Mr. lady from Happy Gilmore. Mister, get me out of here. Oh, I missed a super chat, guys. Hold on 1 second. Someone just said I missed.
If you want to see Laura's face, look at Matty Jr. He's a mini me. He really does look just like me.
Justin McNeely, what is your hitting approach? My hitting approach is get a good pitch to hit. That depends on the hitter, but typically fastball, middle chunk of the plate, anticipate it, expect it, be aggressive to it, and that'll help you get your A swing off. Hit the ball hard to the middle of the field. That would be my basic approach. DC, thank you so much for Super Chat. If you want to see Laura's face, look at Matty Jr. He's her mini-me, and he likes the camera. Yeah, my son, if you look at pictures of Laura as a kid, and you look at my son, they are twins, identical. It's amazing.
And Matt and our daughter are twins.
And me and my daughter. But Laura and my son are like identical. If you look at a picture of her when she's like 5, it is my son with long hair. It's unbelievable. And my daughter looks a lot like me. My child pictures look a lot like her, but not like Laura and my son. It's like kind of freaky. Jerry Dibbs, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Matt and Laura. Can you give a shout out to my daughter, Christina from New York? I want to surprise her.
Hi, Christina from New York.
Laura beat me to it. Shout out to Christina from New York. And thank you to, is this Dad, Mom? You have a bunch of Dalmatians, it looks like, in your picture. Are those Dalmatians? Any thoughts on Scott Boras paying his minor leaguers? Scott Boras is paying his minor leaguers? I didn't know that. Is that true?
That's a lot of people to pay. I thought the teams are paying them.
I gotta look that up. Scott Boras paying minor leaguers. How much money do I make from YouTube? I used to make a lot of money from YouTube. But not having baseball, I don't make very much money right now. Barely any money on YouTube.
So if we were to progressively age images of Maddie, the mystery of Laura would be solved.
That's right.
Didn't you post a picture of me on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
There's one on here.
What is the hardest you've ever thrown? I threw 91 when in high school as a pitcher. That's the hardest pitch I know of throwing from a scout. You know, there was a scout at the game and he got on a radar gun. I know that because my dad was stalking the guy probably. He's probably behind her. Hey, what do you got him on? Oh, that's my son right there. Yeah, what do you think about him? Yeah, you gonna draft him? What do you think? What rounds are gonna go in? Huh? You got any coaching jobs open for me? I could be a coach for you. Is Garcia Parra a Hall of Famer? Probably not. Yeah, Andy, you should have got some Lucky Charms with with that extra money. Next time.
What are you talking to?
Andy Lee. Oh my God, look at my teeth. They turn blue from the Lucky Charms.
Nobody wants to listen to you chew.
I don't know. Some people tell me it's like ASMR and they like that.
Nobody likes that.
My dad still coaches. He coaches at my high school and he coaches our travel ball team. Coaches our 12-year-old team and our 17-year-old team. How do you get on a travel ball team? Typically, they have tryouts. Like we have tryouts every July and August. This year will be different. I don't know what is going to happen with tryouts this year, but typically you have tryouts on most teams. Antonelli's Pizza. My family owned a restaurant called Antonelli's Restaurant for like 20 years, and Antonelli's Catering. So, did you ever play with Blake DeWitt? Yeah, I played with Blake DeWitt a lot. Do I remember the 1980s at all? Not really. I was born in 85, so. Who makes our gear? Different companies. Our jerseys are made by Triton. They're a great company down in Alabama. And then we get stuff from all different companies. Like this hat right here. This is a Pacific Headwear hat. We have all different companies that make our stuff. We've used Easton. We've used Under Armour. We've used Nike. We've used a bunch of different companies. Running with scissors. Be careful when you do that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Is Joe Buck a good announcer? I have no problem with Joe Buck. A lot of people seem to say he's annoying, but.
Did you play with Chad Hoffman?
Huh?
It says, did you play with my boy Chad Hoffman?
Do I still keep up with Freeze and Headley? I haven't talked to either of them in a while. Freeze changed his cell phone, I think, after he won the World Series with the Cardinals. I used to talk to him periodically, and then when he won the World Series, I called him, and it wasn't the number anymore. So I think he had to change his number because I think everyone wanted to be his friend. Chad Hoffman was my boy. I haven't seen Chad in a while. I would like.
Roommates.
Yeah, we were roommates forever. My roommate the most in my career was Whey LeBlanc, and then Chad was probably my second most roommate. Person I roomed with the most. Alex Rivas, thank you so much. We want to see Matt Chew. Only reason I'm watching. Laura, I hate to be.
No, you're not getting more.
Could you answer some questions while I go pour another bowl?
No, eat it after.
But,
Nobody wants to watch you eat.
Guys, is it okay if I eat another bowl of Lucky Charms while I'm on here?
No.
I bet you they say yes.
Because they're not going to say no to you, but I.
Sure they will. Plenty of people do. People yelled at me. I made a YouTube video tonight. A lot of people yelled at me. People yell at me all the time. One thing you got to learn. I learned this with having a YouTube channel. You have to get used to people yelling at you. Like when I first got on, Andy, I saw that text.
What?
About the Lucky Charms. What was I just going to say?
You have to get...
when I first got on YouTube, any social media, like if someone said something negative to me, I got really upset. But the thing is, now that we have a big YouTube channel, we have over 150,000 subscribers. I get so many great comments, but with that many subscribers and that many people watching, Like there's some days, the last few days have been, the last like few months have been horrible for views because no one's watching baseball stuff. But there's certain days where I'll get 100,000 views. There's gonna be 10 to 20 idiots in there that say really mean stuff to me. At this point, I mean, sometimes I'll read something, I'll be like, that's just really mean. But I don't really let it bother me. Gertrude, shout out to your son. I mean, Laura brought me the whole box, guys, and I'm going to eat the whole box now that everyone said that it's okay that I eat them. Oh, wait, no, Laura, you know what I just realized?
You need more milk.
You didn't bring the milk. I can't eat dry cereal. I'll get it.
This?
I'm going to get it. Can you answer questions while I go get it?
I can't, my phone's going to die.
Guys, one question for Laura. The next person to answer, never mind, she left again. Unbelievable. My YouTube plaque is right there, right there. That's my YouTube plaque right there. I'll show it to you guys. Hold on. Oh my God. She's so nervous that she's going to get on the camera pouring the milk. That's good. That's good. Thank you. So here's my plaque. It was almond milk, yes. I drink almond milk. I have this lactose intolerant thing. Oh my God, my camera's about to fall out of my tripod again. So here's the plaque. There it is, presented to Antonelli Baseball for passing 100,000 subscribers. So it's pretty cool. Oh, you can see the reflection of my calendar up there. It's very empty. My best thing, so everything goes on that calendar. I'll show you the reflection again if you guys can see it. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. That calendar in a typical year that we don't have a coronavirus, that calendar has so much crap on it. I can't fit anything else on there. I should have taken pictures of what the April and May calendar looked like. I didn't write one thing on the calendar for 2 straight months. That's unbelievable to think that happened. And even right now, there's like barely anything on that calendar. Do I think that Montreal will ever get a team again? I think they are going to get a team again. Who was I close with when I played with the Orioles? Who was I closest with? I was barely ever there. So Ryan Flaherty, became friends with Flaherty. I liked him a lot. Who else did I? I got a funny Nick Markakis story. I never told this story before on here. He wouldn't get mad if I told this. It's not like a bad story. So I'm friends with Nick Markakis' cousin, Alex Markakis. And so I'm playing with Nick. I'm playing with the Orioles. We're in spring training. And Nick Markakis he's a very quiet guy. And so I didn't talk to him for the first week or so that I was there. And so I'm in the shower one day, and I'm showering. I'm the only one in the shower. I'm showering by myself. All of a sudden, Nick Markakis walks in. So me and him are the only ones in the shower. I've never talked to him before. And all of a sudden, he just goes, "Hey, I hear you're friends with my cousin." And I was like, yeah, I'm friends with him. Good kid. And he's like, he just goes back to showering. And we shower, and we leave. And that was my conversation with Markakis. Pretty much all I talked to him while I was a Baltimore Oriole. But the people, when I was in the clubhouse with the Orioles, the people around me, Ryan Flaherty was next to me, I think. Chris Davis was on the other side of me, I believe. Adam Jones was like 2 down. And then Markakis was like another one down. Who was on the other side of me? Those were like the guys that were mostly kind of around my locker. I played in Batavia, New York. Yep. I played one game there. Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Flakes are both great. I guess it depends on the mood I'm in. I can't name one because I like them both. We do play in a tournament every year in Atlanta, but we're not going this year because of everything that's going on. Yeah, Markakis does rake. I've been to Asheville, but not for a minor league game. I was coaching at Wake Forest when we played against Asheville.
Blueberry Cheerios, that sounds gross.
Huh?
You said there's a super chat that you missed. Where? Oh yeah, Rich Durbano.
Favorite stadium I played in? Dodger Stadium.
Do you see that super chat?
No, I have a super chat?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I was busy eating. Rich Durbano, thank you so much again for a super chat. Honestly, who is a better baseball coach, you or your dad? Be honest.
You.
Oh my God, Laura, geez, you don't think highly of my dad, huh?
No, I just think that you're a better coach.
So me and my dad are very different types of coaches. Like my dad's gonna be, very much like he coaches off of emotion. So, kids really like my dad. Not that they don't like me. They really like my dad because he's very emotional. He he loves to see kids do well. Like really loves it. He'll also kill someone if they do something that he doesn't like. I've seen him scream and just ream players, and but everyone seems to like him so much that he can do that. And no, Jack Antonelli is my dad, not my brother. So, and I'm the opposite. I'm not like I'm not a super emotional coach. I'm like kind of really reserved. My dad has a lot more experience than I do as a coach. Obviously, he's been coaching forever. I do have a sister, yes. Laura did play sports. She played softball and field hockey in high school. I've never been ejected, nope. Favorite shoe brand? I've got mostly I have mostly Nike and Adidas shoes, I think.
Best player you played with or against in the Cape League?
Oh man, the Cape League. Hey, speaking of players, Whey LeBlanc just texted me right now. Sorry, who were we answering? Oh, we're answering Andy's question. Best player I played with or against? Cape Cod League. Out of all the leagues I played in my life, Cape Cod League was unbelievable for talent. Other than the big leagues, Cape Cod League was probably the most talent I don't know if it's the most talent I ever played with, but. So my team was unbelievable when we played in the Cape. So I played third. Cliff Pennington played short, who was first round pick. We had Jacoby Ellsbury in center, who was first round pick. We had Daniel Cartwright, who was the MVP of the league, who didn't play in the big leagues, but man, could he hit! He got drafted really high. We had who else was on my team? We had so many. We had a lot of high picks. That league is just full of, like, Evan Longoria was in the league. Basically everyone every big leaguer right now that's like older was in the league against me, basically. Tim Lincecum, Andrew Miller. I'm not going to name like a ton of guys. Buster Posey, was he in I played him at Florida State. I don't know if he was in the Cape against me. He had to have been in the Cape against me. But But again, if you just name like a big leaguer around 35 years old, I bet you he played against me in the Cape. Can anyone do that? Name a big leaguer right now. It's 35 years old, and I'm gonna tell you if I played against him in the Cape. I bet you I did. It just has to be a college player, someone that played. Pedro Alvarez, too young. Alex Gordon, too old. They're both not my grade.
What's your chat?
Oh my God, you are his interpreter. I can't tell you Chad Huffman. I can't tell you Chad Huffman stories.
You can't tell any Chad Huffman.
They're not allowed on here.
I'm sure he knows that.
Laura and I were witnesses to a lot of Chad Huffman stories, but I can't tell.
Some of my favorite stories of you playing are Chad Huffman stories.
Chad Huffman had the best stories. Did you experience a lot of Chad Huffman stories?
Yeah, we want a Japan Chad Huffman story.
I can't tell any Chad Huffman stories. Can I tell any? What's a Chad Huffman story I can tell?
None.
Ben Zobrist? I don't think Ben Zobrist. How old's Ben Zobrist? He's a lot older than me, isn't he? Ben Zobrist. Yeah, Ben Zobrist is way older than me. He's born in 81. I was born in 85. The player literally has to be my age. If he's not my age, I didn't play with him. I played in the. I shouldn't say that. I played 2 years in the Cape, so I guess they could be 1 year older than me. Ian Kinsler. Ian Kinsler, too old. He's 37. Yeah, Ian Kinsler's too old. Justin Smoke, I think too young. Justin Smoke, 33, too young. See, this is a tough game to play because they got to be exactly 35 years old. You can't send me a super chat anymore, Alex? I don't know. You sent too many? Josh Donaldson. Donaldson, 34. Let's see if he played in the Cape.
Good night, RC.
Did he play in the Cape? He played at Auburn. Yeah, he played in the Cape in 2006. I played in 2005. I missed him by 1 year. We're getting close, guys, but no one's gotten someone that's... This is a harder game than I thought. There's not a lot of 35-year-olds still playing, I guess. Clayton Kershaw was a high school pick. Darwin Barney. He's way too young. No, he's not. Darwin Barney's 34? Holy crap. I thought he was younger than that. I didn't play against Darwin, I don't think, in the Cape. Did I? Let's see. Cape Cod. This is a fun game for me. Where did he play? Did he play in Cape Cod? Doesn't look like he played in Cape Cod. No. Kyle Hendricks. How about we do this, guys? No, Kyle Hendricks is only 30. We're going to go to the Cape Cod Baseball League right now for you guys, okay? Yeah. We're going to go to the Cape Cod League. We're going to go to all-time MLB alumni. Here we go. Here it is. Oh, it's by alphabetical order. I wanted it by team. Pete Alonso. Hey, I made the rooster. Yeah, it doesn't. I thought it was going to go by year, guys, but it goes by alphabetical order. That doesn't help me. Metal Metallica, thank you so much for the super chat. Just wanted to say hi, Matt. I'm leaving work in 20 minutes. Thanks for the videos. You rock. Stay safe. Matt, Laura, and the kids. Hey, thanks, Metal Metallica. I appreciate that.
You stay safe, too.
You stay safe, too, Laura said. Oh, here we go. MLB draft. Oh, here we go right here, guys. I can see exactly who played. So 2006 Cape Cod Leaguers. There was 194 of us. Oh, these are all the guys right here that I played against. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Listen to this. This is amazing. This gives you an idea what the Cape Cod League is like, okay? Now keep in mind, high schoolers aren't going to count, but everybody drafted in the first round out of college basically played this year in the Cape with me. Number 1 overall pick, Luke Kochaver played. Number 2 pick, Greg Reynolds played. Number 3 pick, Evan Longoria. Number 4 pick, Brad Lincoln. Number 5 pick, Brandon Murrow. Number 6 pick, Andrew Miller. Number 10 pick, Tim Lincecum. Number 17 pick, Matt Antonelli. Number 19 pick, Brett Sinkville. Number 28 pick, Daniel Bard. Number 29 pick, Kyle McCullough. Number 30 pick, Adam Ottavino. Number 33 pick, Emmanuel Burris. Then we have Brooks Brown, Chris Coughlin, David Huff, Josh Butler, Chad Huffman, Brad Furnish, Stephen Wright, Whey LeBlanc, Kevin Mulvey, Sergio Perez, Dustin Evans, Wes Hodges, Justin Masterson, Chase Fontaine, John Jay, Mark Hamilton, Blake Wood, Shelby Ford, Brandon Bosch, Aaron Bates, Dallas Buck, Jason Donald, Nick Moresi, Adam Davis, Jared Hughes, Whit Robbins, Nate Culp, Chris Johnson, Lee Hyde, John Still, Colin Kerr. Oh my God, there's 190 something picks, guys. This is crazy. This is unbelievable. Let me see who's the next big name here. Oh man, I played against Justin Turner. I didn't know I played against Justin Turner. Apparently Justin Turner played against me in the Cape Cod League. Any other big names here? Let's see. Not seeing any other like big time players. I'm going to get to that super chat in 1 second. Let's see the other year I played in the Cape. Hold on 1 second. So that was the 2006 draft, but I was also in the Cape during the 2005 draft. Ryan Braun, Wade Townsend, Trevor Crow, Cesar Carrillo, John Mayberry, Cliff Pennington, Jacoby Ellsbury, Brian Bogusevic. Holy crap. Look at that. Those were all on my team. I forgot about Brian Bogusevic. He was 24th overall pick. He was on my team. Tyler Green, Luke Kochaver, Daniel Cart, Chase Headley, Nick Hunley. Those are my 2 buddies.
Get these out of here.
Micah Owings, Jenton Lewis, Ryan Mullins, Justin Maxwell, Mike Baxter. Stephen Tolson. No, there's one of my buddies with the Orioles. Interesting. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of not looking at questions because I'm just in the Wayback Machine right now. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. What do we got here? Rich Durbano, thank you again. I feel compelled to share this wealth tonight. My 3,000 shares of Apple hit a great milestone today. You own the stock, so you know what I'm referring to. Pre-tax 7 figures, baby, going to 400. That's amazing. 3,000 shares of Apple. Holy crap, Rich. I don't have 3,000 shares. I have a lot of shares, but not 3,000. That's crazy. Congrats to you. So I actually sold calls on a lot of my Apple shares back a while ago, and they're getting pretty close to getting called away from me, but I'm not going to let that happen. Wow, Juan buying Boeing. Look at you, Juan. You're getting into it now. Juan's going for some of the risky stuff. I like it.
Isn't Boeing going under because they
Well, they're not going under. Do I like Maroon 5? Yeah, I mean, Maroon 5's pretty good. We don't have camps in Canada. No. Best manager I ever had? I had a lot of good managers. I had a lot of bad managers. I don't know who my best is. I like playing for Buddy Black.
Do you think it's healthy for
I just was reading that one.
He's asked a bunch of times.
Preteens to be lifting. I mean, if I was 12 years old, if when my son's 12, I'm not going to have him lifting weights, personally.
No chance.
I'm going to wait for my son. Well, my son will probably start lifting weights after he hits puberty. What's the average age to hit puberty? Let's see.
I think it's high school.
Average age for puberty in boys. Let's see.
You're really Googling that.
I am Googling it, actually. Puberty begins on average at 11. Wow.
He's not. When he's like in high school, he can start lifting.
So 12, 13, yeah. So I would wait at least until then. I would probably say no, I would let my son start lifting in 8th grade. I never lifted a weight until my junior year of high school. After my junior year of high school. Summer going into my senior year. I think baseball is coming back. I don't know if there's any benefit to lifting at such a young age. And I don't know all the science on it, but I just think if my son's in the 6th grade, what's he got to lift for?
Andy, they said you want them to be done growing before putting on muscle mass.
Interesting thought. Do I like Rob Manfred? I don't know him, so I can't say I don't like him or I like him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know him. My mindset when I was up at the plate was to get a good pitch to hit, number one. Early in my career, I wasn't ready enough for my pitch. I learned that in pro ball. That's why my power numbers got better because I started anticipating my pitch more. So my approach, get my pitch to hit, be aggressive to it, hit a hard line drive to the middle of the field. When did I move to Canada? I haven't yet. Who do you think will get to Super Bowl? Who's going to get to the Super Bowl this year? I mean, the Chiefs' offense is going to be incredibly hard to stop. Incredibly hard to stop again. So I don't feel good about anyone stopping that offense. I do really like the Ravens, although the thing that scares me about the Ravens, it will depend on how Lamar Jackson progresses, because when they can run the ball and they play good defense, they're really hard to beat. But if they get into a position where they have to throw the ball, I don't feel very good about it. And you're going to have to beat the Chiefs. And to beat the Chiefs, you're probably going to have to throw the ball. So I like the Chiefs again. I just think I think that offense is so dynamic. How do you stop it? And then in the NFC, there's a lot of teams. I don't know who's coming out of there yet. We have to get closer to the season. I got to see what the teams actually look like. But you got the Saints. I thought if the Packers went out and did a little bit more on offense, the Bucks maybe. I hope the Bucks go 0-16 this year. Eagles the Eagles are solid. There's a lot of solid teams in the NFC. Well, Connor, we've been on here for 94 minutes, so I can't talk baseball the whole time. Seahawks. Broncos are greater than the Chiefs. Convince me otherwise. I mean, I could talk about anything. Broncos are not very close to the Chiefs. Are you thinking about the Broncos back when Peyton Manning was playing? Or no, you're thinking about the Broncos back when Elway and TD were playing, weren't you? Stidham the next phenom? I hope so. Lions are the dark horse in the NFC North, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Thoughts on the Warriors? Meh. Is Tannehill legit? I mean, he got paid like he's legit. I think Tannehill's a good quarterback. It depends what you mean by legit. Like, is he a solid NFL starting quarterback? Yeah. Does anyone know what Tannehill's record is, career? If you had to guess what his career record was, winning percentage, let's say that. Winning percentage. So guess what his winning percentage is. And you got to think he played for the Dolphins for most of his career. So we got a lot of 400s, 420. Oh, we got a 600. We got 100%. Alex, no one blocked you. I don't know why you can't send it. So Tannehill's winning percentage is 500 exactly. That was higher than I thought. I didn't know that. My guess was in the 400s, but it's he's 500 winning percentage. Let me get you the exact number. He's where is it? He's 49-49 in his career. What's Tom Brady's winning percentage? It's going to make a lot of people cry when I look this up right here. A lot of people cry.
Yeah, including you, because he's not.
It's going to make me cry too, guys, because he's no longer with us. Oh, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look, Laura. What just happened? Oh, God, I don't want to look. He's 219-64. What's that for a winning percentage? I can't do that in my head. Laura, what's 219-64? Do you even know how to do that on your calculator?
What?
I need to know this winning percentage. 219 wins, 64 losses. 774, is that correct? 774, that's what people are saying. Imagine that, 774. You don't have to do it, Lara. We got it. It's official. 774. 0-2 versus my Giants, though. Yeah, those were two rough games. What's my middle name? Antonio. Everyone laughs when they say that. They go, your name's Antonio Antonelli? I kind of like it. It's actually my grandfather's name. Everyone in my family is Antonio or Anthony, which is the same thing. I had an 11 3/4 glove. Can the Browns win the Super Bowl next year? Well, I mean, the Browns got a lot of talent, but this past year was pretty ugly. Barry Bonds belongs in the Hall of Fame, yep. Yeah, the Giants were the Patriots' kryptonite, you're right. I mean, the Giants were always a tough team. In the first Super Bowl, I guess in both Super Bowls, but really in the first one, the way to beat Tom Brady was you had to be able to rush 4 players and only 4. Couldn't blitz them. And that first Super Bowl, it was Strahan, Justin Tucker on the line. They had, not Justin Tucker. What was his name? Justin Tuck. I think it was Justin Tuck. Strahan, Tuck. Man, this is a long time ago. They had, who else? They had 4 good, solid linemen that could rush. They had, Kiwanuka. Yeah, they had Tuck, Kiwanuka, Strahan, and one more. Oh, they had JPP. Was JPP on the first one? Oh, Umanura, that's who they had. Yeah, that's right. I mean, they had all these guys. What they call it? NASCAR front. And geez, I mean, that's my strategy when I play Madden. I got to be a team that's got 4 stud. I want 4 pass rushers. I don't care. We'll stop the run on the way to the quarterback. Go get the quarterback. Yeah, JPP was in the second one, not the first one, right? Eli or Brady? What kind of question is that? Which Super Bowl was that? One thing I'm really bad at is knowing which Super Bowls were what numbers. You got to tell me the two teams to play in it, and then I can tell you. You're right, it was, because that was the best football team ever assembled that year by the Patriots. See you, Braves. Peyton over Eli. I have a super chat? They're telling me I have a super chat. Laura's snoring over here. Paul Pagoda? Thank you so much, Paul. Would you rather face Nolan Ryan in the first or Mario Rivera in the ninth? I'd rather face someone in the second through the eighth. I'd probably rather face... No. I mean, I don't want to face Rivera because I hate cutters, but I don't want to face a guy throwing 100 miles an hour either, so... I don't know. I'll face Ryan and hope that he throws me. I'm just going to sit dead red and hope that I can hit a straight heater, because facing like 94 mile an hour cutters, I don't want to do that. Oh, Matt Antonelli or Brady? That's tough. We'll go push. How do I eat my Oreos? Laura, you want to grab me an Oreo?
No.
She doesn't want to grab me an Oreo. I take them and I twist them apart, and I hope to get all of the stuff on one side, and then I'll eat the cookie without the frosting on it, and then I'll eat the one with the frosting. I don't know if I compare anyone to Acuna Jr. Thanks, Christopher. If Brady's got nothing on Eli, well, he's got a lot more Super Bowls, a lot more wins, a lot more touchdowns, a lot less interceptions. The one thing he doesn't have on him is as many interceptions. So, top 5 outfielders. Man, there's so many great outfielders. Bellinger, Acuna. Hold on, I did a list here of my top outfielders. Where's my list? I had a list here. Where is my list? Where is my list? Oh, here it is. My list for outfielders. Oh, I didn't do all the outfield. I did right field. Yelich, Betts, Acuna. Oh my God, there's so many good players. Judge when he's healthy. Holy crap. Trout in center.
Alright, I'm going to watch TV.
Bryce Harper. I'm pumped about NBA coming back. What do I think of Canada? Well, it seems like a fine place. Besides pitcher, what's the hardest to master? I mean, they're all hard to master. Catcher's very hard to master. I'll say catcher. Shortstop's incredibly hard to play at the big league level. My worst injury is my wrist injuries. I've had... No, it's not fine in the winter here either. I showed this earlier today, but my worst injury is this injury right here. So I had 3 wrist surgeries. It goes there and then up there, and then it comes all the way up into my hand like that. Those were my worst ones because those kept me out a long time. Freeman could be the best first baseman, yep. They're saying, what, Torkelson's going to go first? Wins for a quarterback is akin to wins for a starting pitcher. No, I wouldn't say that. I think wins for a quarterback. I mean, when you're the quarterback, I know the pitcher touches the ball all the time, but I'm going to say wins for a quarterback mean more than wins for a pitcher. I'll say that. That's just my opinion, but That is my full name.
What's your full name?
Matthew Antonio Antonelli. I was not in any commercials, no. I do know Adam Fox, yep. Actually, you know what? For a commercial, when I was with the Orioles in spring training, we did a thing where they had us do like a... you had to come in, you had to sit in like this booth, and you had to do a radio thing. I had to say like, "You're listening to 98.7 home in the Baltimore Orioles." And I had to like I had to read this script. They gave me the script. So I went in there. I went into my radio voice and I did it like that. I was like, "Hey, baseball fans, thanks so much for listening to Radio Network, blah, blah, blah."
Like you live in a different place.
Because I did. Oh, sorry, everyone. Was I screaming into your ears right there? Sorry about that. So I was doing it in like my radio voice. And so I did that. And I was like a no-name player. I was on a 40-man, but I was like a no-name player. And I was like, "Why the fuck?" And I was like, "Hey, fans, this is Matt Antonelli of the Baltimore Orioles, number 54. And and so I did that. And the people like were like, "Cut," or whatever. And they're like, they go, "Wow, that was... why is he yelling at me? What's going on here? I don't know. Someone's yelling at me." And so I finished that, and they were like, "Wow, that was really good." They're like, "That's the best one we've had." They might just say that to everybody, but... And I was like, "Well, that's..."
They're probably like, "Why the hell's this kid talking in a weird voice?"
They're probably like, "Why is the Bat Boy in here doing a freaking commercial for us? Get the Bat Boy out of here." So I was like, "Well, that's great that it's the best one, but it's never going to get heard because I'm never going to play. I'm not going to be up in the big leagues this year." Yeah, I've seen guys break their thumb. I've never met Derek Jeter, no. Well, Gertrude, I'm very sorry about that. Sound anxiety. I have never heard of that. Sound. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Maybe super chat.
Does Manny Ramirez know me? I mean, I played against him, but he probably doesn't know me. I do remember David Tyree. EJ Slem, thank you so much for the super chat. If you were a pitcher, would you consider hitting a player who's a bad person off the field? No, I don't think so. I mean, I probably wouldn't pay attention to what people were like off the field unless the guy was a jerk to me. I mean, if the guy was a jerk to me, I really didn't like him, I guess maybe I'd think about hitting him. How do I feel about the Houston Astros? I think probably pretty much the way most people do. Grant Balfour, he was playing while I was playing, but I never faced him. Manny Ramirez does not know me. All right, guys, I'm going to do... wow, it's already 11:06. I'm going to do like one more minute of questions, and then I have so much work I have to do. Oh, my God. So much stuff. I got like 4,000 emails I got to get through. Phillies? I like the Phillies. They got a chance. I thought they were going to be better last year, but Kenny Lofton is very fast. Hunter Sip. Thank you so much for the super chat. For a 2022 left-handed pitcher, what's a good velo? So if you're a 2022 left-handed pitcher, well, let's say this. Our 2021s, so we have we have more than two, but how am I trying to say this? The two left-handed pitchers on my 17-year-old team are both like mid-80s, and they're both getting pretty heavily recruited at the D1 level. They're 2021s. So I would say if you want to play Division I baseball as a left-handed pitcher, if you can throw in the mid-80s, you're going to play Division I baseball. If you can throw in the high 80s to 90, you're going to play like a high-level Division I school probably. If you have, obviously you got to be able to pitch, you got to be able to control the ball, you got to be able to spin the ball. But just to give you a basic idea. CSU grad 2005, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Matt and Laura, how are y'all doing? Matt, we're doing well, thank you. Who do you think's going to pick in the first round of the Big League Draft this year? Who do I think is going to pick in the first round of the Big League Draft this year? CSU grad, quickly, right there. I don't know what your question means. Who do I think is going to get be the first overall pick? Is that what you're saying? I'm going to think that that's what you meant. It sounds like the Torkelson kid from Arizona State is, because he mashes. I watched a video of him last night. He's got tons of power, a lot of opposite field power. Hit a bajillion home runs during his career. And so I believe he's probably going to be the first overall pick. All right, playing ball in Wisconsin, nice. I have not been to Paul's Diner. Advice, you're welcome, Jason. Advice for a 5'6" pitcher. I don't know if even height has anything to do with it, but it depends what you want to do. Like, I don't know. Do you want to play college baseball? It's a tough question without knowing you. Well, I was going to play Twitch, but at this point I'm not going to play Twitch because I have so much work I need to do that if I go on Twitch, I'm going to